Well, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. Hope that you are doing well. Today we're going to read Psalm 2, and we'll read all of it. It's 12 verses. Psalm 2. Why do the nations rage and the peoples plot in vain? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, Let's burst their bonds apart and cast away their cords from us. He who sits in the heavens laughs. The Lord holds them in derision. Then he will speak to them in his wrath and terrify them in his fury, saying, As for me, I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill. I will tell of the decree. The Lord said to me, You are my son. Today I have begotten you. Ask of me, and I will make the nations your heritage and the ends of the earth your possession. You shall break them with a rod of iron and dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Now, therefore, O kings, be wise. Be warned, rulers of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry and you perish in the way, for his wrath is quickly kindled. Blessed are all who take refuge in him. And I remember a newspaper column that was called Why Do the Heathen Rage? And I don't know anything about that newspaper column. It was some preacher's, ramblings. But why do the heathen rage? Why do the nations rage? Well, in this psalm, we see all the nations are bonded together, bound together, and they're opposing God, and God is laughing at them, says, they don't know anything, they can't do anything to me, and gives the earth over to his son. And in this particular translation that I read is the English Standard Version, the ESV, and it says, you are my son, today I have begotten you. That has, echoes and ramifications for we in the Christian church. And toward the end, he says, kiss the Son, lest he be angry. Now, the New Revised Standard says, kiss his feet, lest he be angry, which is more of an image of abject sort of submission and worship. But kiss the Son is a different kind of image. And so I think what these translators are trying to do is to point out all of the messianic implications in a psalm like this that they can find. And so we see the difference between the kings of the earth grouped together and fighting against God, and over here the real king, the Son, who is breaking them with a rod of iron, is the best description that psalmists can come up with. In the late Iron Age is an iron weapon that will break things apart when you hit things with it. Same in our day, of course, except that we have more sophisticated weapons and we don't have to hit things with a rod of iron. We shoot them with an explosive bullet. But anyway, the Son is called on to conquer these kings, and will conquer these kings, and then becomes the king. And so here we are right after Pentecost, and we're remembering that Jesus is not simply the nice guy who rose from the dead and floated off into heaven. Jesus is actually the cosmic king, and he will rule over all of us and all the world and all the earth when the time comes. And so let us be obedient to him and remember his demands and his love, and do what he says, so that time can come. Well, I hope that you have a great Tuesday, and we will see you again on tomorrow morning.